What's going on, guys? I'm Dobry, and in this video I will show you another game that is well worth the buy. Yeah, this is Rimworld. It is a 2D colony simulator by Tynan Sylvester, and he did an awesome job in it. So, what's Rimworld and why does it do so well? So, if I hit new colony, and since we are already in Alpha 14, you will see something that has never been seen in real world before. Like, you are allowed to choose a scenario, and not only you are allowed to choose a scenario, you have your Steam workshop because Alpha 14 is already on Steam, and secondly, you have a scenario editor, and I can check this tick here and I can edit everything I want about my game, including the title, whatever is it about, and so on and so forth, how many colonies, how many items, how many whatever I'm going to start with. This is outright amazing. Let's face it, the game had a lot of replayability and the game had an awesome gameplay already. But the thing is, now with all those additions, with the Alpha 14, the replayability has been upped by like a factor of 10, and the gameplay has been improved by a factor of 5, because the thing is, you have been given not only your main game but a secondary game which starts with a single survivor, and a tribe game which starts with 1 to 5 people, and the tribes are actually completely different from the normal game that you have been playing by now. And that is absolutely amazing, because this is the thing that got me thinking, and I am pretty certain that eventually this game will evolve to the position where you could also play as the pirates. And I am so hyped that I managed to get my name in the game, because eventually I will show up there and people will get to play as myself and so on and so forth. But it feels really good. It feels really good. And let's say I choose a game and I choose something. This is the thing that you are going to see. This is a real world. This is an actual world, not a real life one, but every single square on this map, it represents a real piece of land. And this is one of the things that makes this game amazing, that you are free to choose your own challenge, you're free to choose your own way to play, and then you're free to choose where do you want to play. Come on! You have plains, you have moderate climate, you have deserts, you have arid climates, you have tundras, and you have polar caps, and so on and so forth, where there are no crops and it's always cold, and during the summer it's like 23 degrees, and during the winter it's like 44, minus 44. And yeah, all those options combined together, they give you a shitload of replayability. You cannot even begin to imagine what does that mean for you. I have played this game for over 300 hours before it came to Steam, and I never regretted every single hour of them, because it felt so engaging. It felt so interesting. I was so engaged to preserve my colonists that I felt as if they are my kids or kin or family or whatever. And it actually feels really good. For example, this this spot here on the map will feel completely different to this one and 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 to this one. There are so many options for you to try. You really need to do it just to see in what kind of situation have you been put. Yeah. So, what are my gripes about Rimworld? Now, since I have, let's say, enough experience with Rimworld, I could say that it is a difficult game. You will really need to try and create a very stable start in order to set yourself going. If you cannot, you need to restart and try again. It is as simple as that. This is the main difference between Alpha 13 and Alpha 14. Unlike Alpha 13, when you were playing your Rimworld game the way it used to be played, you now have scenarios and now you can set yourself with different thoughts. That's the whole thing. And those odds actually decide how you do, if you do well, and so on and so forth. So how about I stop ranting, let's get into a colony and we can discuss the matter forward. Alright, so we have a colony, we have a couple of beds, we have a couple of settlers, and in this case I played as a lone wanderer. This is me. Everyone else was recruited. There were people who died. There were friends who died, and so on and so forth. And that is actually where the heart of Rimworld lies. You don't want to see your friends die, and even if it's really difficult to see this happening, it does happen. For example, in my game, I have been attacked a number of times. I have fended off a number of attacks, and how did my two main colonists that arrived after my lone wanderer die? The first one died because they got into a fight with another one. And the second one died because they got a heart attack. And yeah, this is it. This is how my people died. I did not do anything that would preclude or do something that would ensue or create a death. No. They fought one another and one of them died. The other one, she had an asthma. And I don't know, I do not see how an asthma could lead to a heart attack, but she suffered a heart attack at the age of 50 and she died. Yep. I miss both of them because they were really good colonists. But then again, that's Rimworld. Yep. Ah, the way I'm looking at it, guys, you owe it to yourself to try this game because the game is amazing. You get to employ your whole creativity. You get to do whatever you feel like, and you get to fix broken geothermal generators, which is absolutely which is a part of the game. It's not stupid, it's a part of the game. Let's put it like this. It's simple, it's a part of the game. Don't whine about breakups in any of your stuff. Simple as that. Yeah. So, to conclude, if you are a fan of a city building games, if you are a fan of games that allow you to get as creative as possible, if you are a fan of 2D games that really transcend the 3D genre, because it it is not always about the 3D, it is about the underlying factor that actually makes the game better. And Rimworld does that with flying colors. It really does. So buy this game, guys. You will not regret it. It has pretty much everything that you would wish for. And it's still in an alpha. That's the thing, it's still in an alpha. And the way I'm looking at it, there will be so much content included in this game. I know it. And I do not know it because I'm a part of the development team. I know it because I had the privilege to translate this game into my own language, into Bulgarian, and by doing so, I saw tons of strings and codes that were not used in the game, and those codes made me actually look and think and wonder just how many more things would be added. And they hinted to families, they hinted to additional traits and way more customization and so on and so forth. And I actually really liked that fact. It was crazy how a simple act to do something for my country or for my people or whatever just opened my eyes about this game way more. And it really felt good. And this is why I am absolutely certain that this game has just started. There will be so many more things changing about it. There will be so much more content that you that the fact that you'll be paying like $30 or 29 euros will be like nothing in comparison to what we have in store. Oh yeah, I just can't wait about that. But then again, at the current state of events, this is it from me, and I hope you enjoyed that video, and I hope you will get the game and enjoy it the same way that I do. I sure as hell hope you do. It is a great, great management game. It has so much strategy, and everything ties so well with every single other thing that it's amazing. And mainly because the game is driven by the community, it is pretty much bug free, and it is awesome. And that is it from me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in another one. Take care now, and bye bye then.